Stabilization support.
Hey guys, I'm Clint Flair Woo, and welcome back to another Division 2 build video, and today I'm bringing you my title update 3 Unbreakable AR build, which is top tier. This works very well in PvP. In fact, it works excellent in PvP, and that's because of the talent Unbreakable, which is on the chest piece. A lot of people already know this, but this build in particular hits very hard and it gives you so much survivability. And it's something that's definitely worth checking out for PvP. Let's take a look. Okay guys, what we'll do, we'll start with the mask. We'll work around and end with the weapons. Firstly, it is a Gila Guard mask. And Gila Guard, what that gives me is 5% total armor, 20% hazard protection, a huge amount of health, and 26% hazard protection. So that's 46% on this mask, which is awesome. And the talent, self-adjusting, 20% armor regeneration, and the mod is skill power with increased burn duration and bleed damage. I'm just using that to increase my skill power. And onto the chest piece, which is the creme de la creme. It's a Fenris Group AB chest piece that gives me 10% assault rifle damage. I'm going to get 7.5% weapon damage, 9% critical chance, 169 skill power, and the talent Unbreakable, which is OP in my opinion. Definitely test this out. It is fantastic. Gives you so much survivability. 7% of max armor is repaired when your armor is depleted. Armor kits used within the next 7 seconds are not consumed. Really, really good for PvP. So definitely go for this. This is the go-to talent for any chest piece on at the minute, any build. And you need 11 defensive stats to have this activated, and no other active talents affecting armor kits. For example, you efficient on your backpack. And hard hitting, which is 10% damage release. This used to be 15%, however it has been nerfed. Unfortunately so, but there you go. The protocol mod slot is a defensive mod slot that gives you health, armor regeneration, and armor on kill. Now, I'm rolling with a true Patriot 2-piece that gives me 10% damage to armor, highly effective in PvP. Given how much you've baked into defensive stats, i.e. 12, you need to have a little bit of damage on the build, and damage to armor definitely helps you try to take down players. Now, a lot of people say is, again, yeah, you get 10% damage to armor, but because of the high health pool these days, and people go in for a lot of health, it's not going to have any effect once the health pool is gone. With that being said, I'm rolling with an AR that gives me, let's just take a quick look, 29% health damage. So I'm going to get that boost damage when the armor bar has been rinsed. This is a really good setup to use. You get your damage to armor boost, 10% extra damage, and once that's gone, you're going to get your 29% health damage from your AR. Works very well. Now, in terms of the holster, it is, again, True Patriot, 10% damage to armor. On here, I have 7.5% critical chance and 21,044 health. So good, decent health roll. Health as defensive mod slot with health regen and more armor on kill. The knee pads, Gila Guard knee pads again. This is the second piece of the two. Health as the major attribute and insulated as an awesome talent. Again, when there's fire, there's bleed, all this kind of the protection, resistances against those particular status effects. This helps immensely. So hazard protection is really good. You turn yourself into a really strong defensive tank that can output some damage. Survivability for Unbreakable works very, very well. Definitely try it. And your mods, again, the protocol mod slot, it's health, extra incoming healing, and health regen. And the second defensive system mod slot is armor, total armor, and health regen of 13%. The second piece of True Patriot, this is the gloves. This gives me, again, the 10% damage to armor and the stats, looking critical chance and health. Go to one here, if would be perfect, would be assault rifle damage if you could. Unfortunately not, But again, I'll take this as it comes. And the backpack, it is a 511 tactical. Yeah, it's protection from elite to 5%. I'd love something else, but this is the best backpack I have for this build. That gives me 4% weapon damage, 18167 health, and 8686 armor. In terms of the talents, it's hardened for that extra bit of armor and insulated hazard protection. You do well against fire on this build. You hardly lose any health or armor. It's really, really good. The defensive system mod slot is armor, armor on kill again, and total armor. Okay, take a look at the weapons. Primary weapon, the F2000, 14.4k damage, 850 RPM, 48 in the mag. The more the merrier, in my opinion. This is a very, very good AR. I love this. High RPM and deals very good damage, and he's helped with the weapon talents, i.e. Optimist. Weapon damage is increased by 3% for every 10% ammo missing from the magazine. You will hit hard the more bullets you're pumping into players. And again, when someone's they rinse their armor and you've not got much ammo in the clip, you're going to get the health damage, and you're also going to have that kicking of Optimist. Very, very good talent. Extra, I want as much ammo in the mag as possible, so this helps. And then, while equipped, resting in cover for 3 seconds removes blind and disorienting status effects. This is a so-so passive talent in my opinion. I would love to not stop, drop and roll. That would be perfect for this build then. In terms of mods, accuracy, rounds, stability on the muzzle. This is perfect for me in my build. The secondary is the military M60E4. It still wrecks. Even though I'm rolling with an AR, I'm rolling with the survivalist specialization. This still wrecks. It really does. So if you're going to go for an LMG build and spec very highly into LMG damage and weapon damage, you will kick ass as a demolitionist, definitely. However, we're talking about ARs, but this works exceptionally well with this build. Unhinged is the main talent, extra and double duty, while holstered reloading from empty gives you a 20% of your magazine back as free ammo. Can occur once every 20 seconds, so that will rise from 100 to 120. Look at the skills. Again, they are mishmash. I have 0 skill power. Okay, tell a lie, it's 281. But again, I don't have any mods that will work with the skills. It is not about the skills, in all honesty. It's about creating a tank that can do some damage as well, and it has immense survivability. So I've gone for the drone, fixer drone, again to keep me alive a little bit longer. As you can see, none of the mods are active, but I don't care because of the low skill power. Not bothered. And then the Chem Launcher Reinforcer. Again, these are not active. They're just on there just for show. However, if you do spec a bit more in skill power, you can unlock some slightly better mods. But this particular build is all about armor. It's all about defensive stats, ensuring you are staying alive in the fight and, more importantly, dealing some damage as well with the true Patriot 2-piece. Okay, we're going to go for the stats now. Hardened, insulated again. You've seen all these gear talents. These are the weapon talents. When we take a look at the stats, nitty gritty, i.e. weapon damage, critical chance of 21%, critic damage 25, headshot damage 55, a range of 24 meters, reload time of 2 seconds, a little bit of accuracy, a little bit of stability to make me as accurate as possible, 11.5% all weapon damage bonus, 25% assault rifle damage bonus. Again, 15% that's from the survivalist specialization. Some pistol damage bonus, again that's standard. 10% damage to elites, which is hard hitting. But nice little bit of armor damage, which is good, and the health damage as well. Armor, as you can see, 233,687. Hazard protection 66%. That's nice. It is really nice in PvP. Giving people spam nades for fun. They do, and it's like, here comes the nade. This will not final measure it, but it will do a very handy job to make you even more as a survivalist, because again, you're catching that damage, you're catching that those hazardous materials, i.e. through nades, through bleed damage or oxidizers, whatever else you chucked at you in PvP. it will consume a lot of that damage and mitigate so much. So he's definitely a good option to have on any build in this patch. Skills, as you can see, no skill cooldown reduction, no skill power. It's not about that on the build. It's all about survivability. Okay, guys, there you have it. This is my Unbreakable AR build for PvP. Again, I've used this in skirmish, obviously domination, dark zone, and it is very, very good. It is really good. ARs are back with a vengeance. Don't get me wrong, LMGs, SMGs are still strong, they're still really good, but ARs, they do hit a lot harder now, and if you build it correctly, you will hit like a truck. And this build is so, so good. Guys, give it a whirl and come back to me. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like. If you want to see more Division 2 content, please subscribe to the channel. And guys, this update, PvP feels so much better. I'm in a good place. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.